Another WIA Weekly Wind Up, where we meet you here every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern to chat a little bit about what we have going on within the Women in Analytics and Data Connect community. I have a couple of announcements this week. We have a couple of events coming up through the end of October, so I'm excited to share those with you. I am also going to touch on a couple of Data Connect conference items as well. So let's just jump right in. So we have a couple of events coming up, like I mentioned, within our Women in Analytics community through the end of the month. We have one coming up tomorrow, and I will show you how to stay in the loop on all of the things we have going on. So this is just our general Women in Analytics page. It's womeninanalytics.com. You can go up here to events. The first event that we have coming up actually tomorrow is our last episode of our Roadmap to AI Readiness series that is supported by Trust Insights this time around. If you have not had an opportunity to join us for one of these webinars, we do them bi-weekly. We, cover a different topic or theme through each of the series that we offer as well. This one happens to be the Roadmap to AI Readiness, which is incredibly applicable to a lot of organizations right now. And they are a three-part series. So we've been through 1 and 2. The recordings of those are available on the Women in Analytics community page, which I will show you how to access as well. So our third one does premiere tomorrow, Wednesday, October 25th at noon. If you are interested in hearing a little bit more, we'll have Aditi Sharma from Accenture joining us to talk about just data at the core of these systems that we're putting together when we're thinking about implementing AI in our organizations. So she will definitely go a little bit more in depth and just providing like kind of a high level context to that. But if you are interested, womeninanalytics.com, you can go to the events tab up in the top or /events, scroll down to our webinars section. You can go ahead and hit register now. All of these webinars that we host, these bi-weeklies, are all free for you to join and for you to sign up for. So please feel free to join us. And we'll see you tomorrow at noon Eastern for the last episode in our Roadmap to AI Readiness series. After this one concludes, we will be rolling out another webinar series. Let me pull up my calendar here so I can give you an exact date of when that one will premiere. November 8th, we'll start a new series. So stay tuned on the topic that we'll be presenting that series and the folks we will have presenting on that. So womeninanalytics.com /events. You can check that out. We also have another, we're rolling out these Inspiring Path series. We're really excited to kick off our first one with Celia Wanderley, who is the Chief Technology Officer at Alta ML. Celia also presented at our 2023 Data Connect conference this past July. The series is going to be focused a little less on the technical concepts that our webinars and content is usually focused around, and a little more on the career paths and journeys that these folks have been through to get to where they are currently. So a little bit of a different, concept than what we're used to presenting, but we're really excited to hear from each of these folks. We've got a pretty solid lineup through February so far. We'll be hosting one of these at the end of each month. So if you are interested in joining and kind of staying in the loop on the rest of the folks we have participating in these, same womeninanalytics.com /events. You can scroll just a little bit further or hit the community events tab at the top. You can learn a little bit more about what we're going to be presenting and what we're going to be talking about, and then you can register here. So that is going to be next Tuesday, October 31st at noon Eastern. So if you are available and interested, you can join us on Zoom at noon Eastern for that. We also have a couple of Data Connect conference oriented announcements as well. So let me swap my screen here. The first, we just got a question from LinkedIn around the webinars. They are recorded. They are accessible via our Women in Analytics community platform, which I will show everyone how to access at the end of this. We have conference content there. All of our webinar content is available there. The Inspiring Paths series we will be recording. Pretty much all of our content we do record and share in that space. So I'll touch on that at the end of kind of what we're going through today. So Data Connect Conference, we have recently made a date change to that. The original conference was going to be held on July 25th and 26th. We have made a change to July 11th and 12th, so 2 weeks earlier from our originally planned event. If you have already purchased a ticket, do not worry. We will reach out to you, make sure that that date still works for you. As of now, everything should be updated on the website. So if you're purchasing tickets from this point forward, you should have all of the correct information. Columbus is hosting the MLS All-Star Game, which is incredible. We're extremely excited to have that happening in our community. It is just putting a little bit of a snag on the dates that we have available. So July 11th and 12th, 2024 are our new conference dates. We will be certainly doing some socials around that. We'll reach out to all the folks who have already purchased tickets, and we will just make sure that those dates still work for you. And if not, we can, make adjustments, do refunds, swap to virtual tickets. We have tons of options on how we can make that work for you. So, new dates are kind of the first announcement here. The second announcement, this isn't, I guess, a new announcement, but we do have our call for speakers open for this event as well. So if you go to dataconnectconf.com, dataconnectconf.com, up here in the more, you can hit the call for speakers. There's a ton of information on here around what it looks like to potentially speak at the event, kind of our mission with speakers. If this is your first time hearing about the speaking engagements through Data Connect Conference, we do reserve all of our speaking slots for women, non-binary, and gender fluid individuals. We put anywhere from 50 to 60 speakers who fall in those categories on stage each year, which is incredible. So if you are interested in participating, we would love to hear from you. This call for speakers page down at the bottom has a little form for you to fill out around your background, who you are. The second page will kind of dive a little bit into your talk. And then we have a content council who's kicking off at the beginning of November, who will be reviewing all of those applications on a rolling basis. So if you are interested and have something to share, we would love to hear from you. And the sooner you can get that application in, the better. Once those slots are full, unfortunately, we only have so much time in 2 days to fill. So there are a couple of benefits of speaking at the event as well. We offer complimentary speaker coaching with a partnership through Articulation. You have access to the rest of the conference as well. We do an exclusive speaker dinner the evening before the event kicks off. So that speaker dinner will occur on Wednesday, July 10th in the evening. Just a really cool opportunity for all of our speakers and our team to kind of get together and network a little bit before the event kicks off. You do also have access to the private speaker lounge throughout the event. There's lunch served in there. We have it staffed the whole day. So if you have things you need to leave behind as you're navigating the event, you have a safe place to put those. And then we do also offer professional video recordings of your talk if you're interested in that as well. So there are a couple of different tracks and categories. Potential topics that you could talk about. If you want to submit more than one, you are absolutely more than welcome to. We would encourage that you submit those separately. That way they can be reviewed separately. We've got, between 8 and 10 folks who are reviewing all these applications, and just for us to stay organized, if you have multiple topics, please submit those separately. That would be lovely. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more, like I mentioned, dataconnectconf.com. You can do /call/for/speakers, or you can go up to the more tab here, hit call for speakers, and it will take you right to this page. We also just recently opened up our DataViz competition. We do this every year at the event. It is by far, I think, one of the most fun and interesting parts of our event. You have an opportunity to really curate a DataViz around any topic. You can use any program. We've had folks submit photos or art pieces. We've also had folks submit, a little more traditional formatting like Looker Studio or Tableau. You can get really creative with it, and you can use, any data set that you're interested in. We do offer some cash prizes. You have an opportunity to join us at the event for free. We take care of hotel accommodations. We do a flight reimbursement, and you have the opportunity to enjoy the event too. So if you are interested in this space, definitely submit your entry here. You can also view some previous competitions, the winners, and you can view not only their vizzes, but you can also check out the awards ceremony as well, just to provide some context around what we're actually doing at the event. Yeah, lots of things down here. You can kind of, sort through to get a little bit of an understanding of what we're looking for. We also have this really handy timeline down here at the bottom as well. So if you're looking for just kind of a high level overview of what to expect and kind of when those due dates are, this is available as well. And then if you have any questions, you can check out this section here. If we have not answered your question on this page or in this facts area, you can shoot us an email at info@womenandanalytics.com, and we will make sure to get back to you answering any of those questions that you might have. And yeah, those were the couple of things that I wanted to share with you today. Just to kind of recap, we have a webinar coming up tomorrow that you can check out on the Women in Analytics page. We have a Inspiring Paths event coming up at the end of the month, October 31st. You can also check that out on the Women in Analytics page. You can check out the call for speakers for the Data Connect conference in 2024 if that is something that you're interested in. You can also apply or submit, I guess, for the DataViz competition as well. Just as a reminder, the last day to submit for the DataViz competition is February 1st. So you still have some time, but wanted to provide that hard and solid date. That way folks have time to plan. And then lastly, I will show everyone how to get into the Women in Analytics community. So you can go to, let me actually just reshare my screen here. Give me just 1 second. I want to log out of mine so that you can see exactly what that looks like. Perfect. So if you go to, and this is in reference to the webinars, any of our Inspiring Paths series that we're putting out. You also have access as a standard member to all of our conference content as well. So lots of perks and benefits of this. We can dive a little bit further into that on our next weekly wind up. But just for the sake of understanding, if you're able to check out the webinars that we talked about at the beginning. You can go to womenandanalytics.com/membership, or if you're at the general Women in Analytics page, we have a tab up here at the top. We are working on revamping this website. So if you're reviewing this later and go to this site and it's a little bit different, do not fret. It should be even a little easier to navigate, in my opinion. But this is what we have live on the website right now. You can scroll down a little bit and hit Become a Member. You can learn a little about all of the different opportunities and perks and all of that good stuff on this page. Once you're ready, it's not even sharing. 1 second. So if you hit that Become a Member tab, it will take you to this page here. You can learn a little bit about our mission, why you should join, all of that good stuff. You can hit Choose a Plan. It will give you an option to select our free membership, which doesn't have conference content, but there are plenty of resources there as well. If you are interested in viewing conference content or webinar content, the standard membership is what you're going to want to try out here. Your first month is free. After that, it's $18 a month or $195 a year. So intentionally, incredibly affordable. We do that on purpose. That way folks have the ability to, join us at a lower cost. And then once you get in and you've signed up as a standard member, you can view all of the on-demand videos here. So if you click into webinars, this is where all of our different webinar series will be hosted, and you can join and view those there. So if you're not able to attend in person, you still have an opportunity to check those out. So that is all I had for you today. I appreciate your time, and we will see you again next week. Thanks so much.